All right, hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to those who rule well. Salakia. It's sort of hard for me to, to not say what I was getting ready to say. All right, but the decrees has been put out there. But that's not what this video is about. Again, double honors to those who rule well. And healthy shalom to you brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. Hey, it's the brother Gabar Dama coming back at you with another quick hitter. All right. So this popped up, I'd say about 3 o'clock earlier today, while I was at the plantation. And I didn't read any of it, but I took a screenshot. So I'm going to read a little bit now because we are to stay occupied in prophecies. There's a whole lot going on out there, man. A whole lot going on out there. All right. All these prophecies are coming to pass. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is putting hooks in the jaws. He's in the mind of the kings. And a lot of people, wacky-tacky Christians, and most of them are damn Negroes. Straight up, man. You already know what it is. They're not understanding what's happening and what's going on right now. Going along to get along. So this is China and Russia, right? The Great Bear, right? China and Russia challenge NATO at UN. Woo! See? All these things are happening. See, I don't want to adjust nothing. Slovakia. There we go. All right. Russian President Vladimir Putin, okay, which that dude is a death angel on the left-hand side of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, wants to force a reduction of NATO, right? NATO, EU, 7 heads and the 10 horns, which shall what? Hate the whore, and burn her with fire, as the scripture said, right? NATO's operations in Europe, which is West Asia, okay, as a condition of future negotiations to end the war in Ukraine, right? According to Russia's top diplomat. All right, let's continue on. A political diplomat settlement should be accomplished by specific steps for removing the threats to Russian Federation emanating from the United States, or Babylon as we know it as, right? Ooh. All right, Slovakia. It's a little bit more to this. A political diplomat statement should be accomplished by specific steps for removing the threats to Russia Federation, right? Okay. Emanating from the Western Euro-Atlantic direction. Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, I don't know if I said that damn right. Who knows? All right. Told Babylon Security Council in the process of agreeing upon mutual guarantees and accords, it will also be necessary to take into account new strategic Slovakia, if I said that wrong, all right, realities on the Eurasian. So you hear that? It's all Asia, man. Just because they drew a damn line through it and put it a different color, it's all Asia. Anyway, these people are crazy. All right, continent, where that's why they call it Eurasia. Makes sense now? All right. Anyway, continent was a common continental architecture of truly equal and invisible security is being formed, right? So scripture goes into it and tells you. Let's go on back up here. Tells you this. This is Jeremiah 6 and verse 14, because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, again, is in the mind of the kings. He turn it whithersoever he will. And all this is written. These are all prophecies. All right. The beast shall hate the great whore. The great whore is what? It's Babylon. It's AKA it's America. Also tells you that in Jeremiah the 51st chapter. Okay? We might have to go ahead and get that. So lucky, I'm tired. Shit, I'm beat. Screw this place, man. Every chance you get, chant it down. Straight up. Jeremiah 6 and verse 14. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying what? Saying what? Peace. Peace. When there is no peace, and you can clearly see there is no peace. Can't you hear the war drums? Yeah, I won't mention it. But a certain elder, right, goes into it all the time, and he tells you, and the scriptures tell you that he's knocking at the door, but damn, the door is open. I mean, it is open. All kinds of things are happening, popping off the pages, man. Peace and safety. There is no peace. There is no safety. See, verse 15. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, that means no. they were not all ashamed, neither could they blush. Right? You know what blush is. Usually Edom, you see a Edomite looking person blush, where the blood show forth through the skin, right? Where they get all flushed up with blood in the face or whatever, blush, a girl said she liked you or something, whatever. You already know what it is. All right. Neither could they blush. Therefore, they shall fall among them that fall. What? They shall what? Fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right. So I went into the scripture for a reason. Because they're saying, hey, look, okay, we can slow down this war and stop this war. We can do this. First and foremost, you can't do nothing on your own accord. The scripture goes into it and tells you very plainly. What does it tell you? That man's goings is of the Lord. No, whatever the hell you did yesterday, what you're doing today, these words that are coming out of my mouth have been predestinated since before the foundations of the earth. How many so-called wacky-tacky Christians even know that? You see? Everything's been ordained by the Father Yahweh, right? And played out through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. That's their names, right? All right. So you got China, which they think they're going to be the next superpower, and I don't think so. It's the last Trump right here. You got China and Russia talking about we may negotiate with you, blah blah blah, end the war. Nah. They saying peace and safety, but what's going to happen? Sudden destruction. 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Why? Because we already know. The scriptures told us to stay occupied in prophecies. See? And it's all playing out right in front of everybody's eyes, man. And either you can see it or you don't. All right? And again, the author and the finisher of our faith, Yahweh Shai, that's a gift. That's a gift we've been given. The unction from the Holy One, the understanding, the eye salve, right? Verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly, see, that's the point. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh, so cometh as a thief in the night. Even Yahweh Shai, our big brother Yahweh Shai said he doesn't know when Yahweh the Father, the King of Israel, that great power, see? He's the only one that knows. Yahweh shall don't even know the time, right? Verse 3, here's the point. For when they shall say what? Peace and safety. Well, we're having negotiations and we're doing this and we're doing that. But and all the same damn time, while you got psyops happening, while you have this and that, whatever, there's something going on in the background. Okay? Because that's how Edom works, man. There's something going on in the background. It's all distractions to keep you from understanding, keep you from recognizing the prophecies that are taking place, right? Let's read it again from the top. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail as upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. That's another thing I would go into. It's a whole nother lesson. I may go in, Yahweh Dazah. I'll get into it tomorrow, all right? But you got Jakes running around busting nuts on women's legs, spitting on them, and doing all kinds of different things, man. That's why the scripture said, rise up, ye women that are at ease. But this scripture right here said what? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child. You see? And they shall not escape. They shall what? They shall not escape. Man, it's going to get burnt with fire. And I'm talking about Babylon, America. Screw this place all the way. Screw it. All right. Verse 4, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness. All right. And what is that darkness? Not understanding, not having the eye salve, and not having the scriptures. See, that's the darkness. We were in great darkness, those dry bones, right? But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. And put this in your mind's eye and think about these words that are being spoken right here. All right. The words that have been written. What does a thief do? Is a thief going to tell you, call you in the middle of the night, say, hey, look, I'm getting ready, bust in through your door or pick a lock or whatever. Was he going to call you and tell you so you going to be ready? No. You know how you get ready? With these scriptures, man. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. And the beginning of wisdom and knowledge is what? Having the fear of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. See, verse 5, ye are children of the light and the children of the day. All right. We are not in night nor of darkness. Why? Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has given us to understanding the eyesight of the scriptures. But it's his determination to gather the nations. And this is what's happening. It's totally happening in living color. In living color, right? You know that old show, In Living Color. There's a group called In Living Color. You know, I forget how that, I used to like that song. Anyway, watch it on MTV with my uncles. MTV programming. All right, let's continue on. Salakia, I went off a little bit. Yeah, that happens sometimes. You got to have a little levity from time to time, man. All right, because this place is full of vexation, of spirit. Yeah, everywhere you go, you got to see this, you got to see that. Subject to payments. You got to suffer in this flesh. It's absolutely terrible, man. All right, Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me. Who said this? Saith the Lord Yahweh, right? Until the day that I rise up against the prey. And who's that prey? It's all the rest of these nations. Esau, Edom, all the rest of these nations, man. They're gonna be for a prey and a spoil. All right? The Israelites, hey, look, we still in squalor. We still getting trampled upon, man. All that. We've served. How does the scripture say? Damn. It's been accomplished, something like that. If anybody knows your punishment has been accomplished, something like that. So lucky I can't remember the scripture right off the top of my head. All right, but it's been accomplished. This is the last trump. All right, let's continue on. Upon the prey for my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble. What happens when you assemble something? You put something together. You see? That movie. Oh, Salakia, man. Disassemble. It was that movie. Damn, what was that movie? It was batteries not included. With that robot talking about no disassemble, man. But he's assembling the nations together in the valley of decision, right? Let's keep reading. That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And, and it's not talking about the whole entire earth being destroyed. The scripture plainly tells you that the earth abound forever, man. Okay? All right? That's what's up. So, I pulled this up right here. Let's see. Jehoshaphat. Where you see that? The valley of Jehoshaphat. All right? It's right there in the Middle East. It's so-called Middle East. Middle of what and east of what? Right, just more made up stuff to keep us asleep, man. All right, but it's around these areas right here, the valley of decision, man. Where they does fight but be terrified when Yahushua cracks that sky open and gets down and the angels, man, and start getting down with laser beams and all that, man. It's all written. You see? Let's go here. Mark 4 and verse 11. And he said unto them, unto you, it's the red letters now, unto you it is given to understand the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh power, right? But unto them, they are without what? They are void of understanding. They're without understanding. It wasn't given to them. You see? And when I say them, I'm talking about anybody who doesn't understand. Even in the scriptures, it tells you in the Romans 11 chapter that the election has obtained it and the rest were blinded. It's all about the elect. And it's always been about the elect since before the foundations of the earth. Oh my goodness. It's simple. All right. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. See, parables, parabolic. All right. That seeing that they may see and that seeing that they may see and not perceive, and hearing that they may hear and not understand. Again, what is the beginning of understanding? The fear of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, man. Whoo, let's go, right? Oh, I said it. All right. Least at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them, right? See, it's all parables, man. It's all parables. And if you don't understand, you don't understand. Consider what? Consider what I say is what it says. 2 Timothy 2 and verse 7. Huh? Let's go there. 2 Timothy, these damn pop-ups, man. You never know. Let's go to Job 32 in verse 8. This is what I did. I typed in. Give this says God giving us understanding, and that's not his name. His name is Yahweh. All right. Powerful name. His name is also dreadful among the heathen. This is Job 32 and verse 8. But it is the spirit in man, and the breath of the Almighty give them understanding. You see that? That's where it comes from. It comes from Yahweh, man. It comes from Yahweh. Via what? Via his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. That's where it comes from. 2 Timothy 2 and verse 7. Consider what I say. Did you hear that? It said, consider what I say, for the Lord will give you understanding in everything. Didn't the scripture say you have an unction from the from who? The Holy One. Who's that? That's Yahweh. See, that's the Father. See, you got an unction from the Holy One, and thou knowest all things. We'll get there. Let's go down. Ooh, Proverbs 28 verse 5. Evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek the Lord understand all things. Now here it is. The scripture tells you very plainly, seek ye. That's you. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. And his prophets out on the highways and the hedges. And his prophets are doing daily epistles telling you and giving you warning from who? From him. See? Telling you and giving you warning of the things that are getting to shortly come to pass. It's all right there in the scriptures, man. 1 John 2 and verse 20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. The scriptures, the Bible is in us, man. You see? It's in us. That's why it said, blessed is he that readeth, and continue to study, continue to grow. Continue to grow. We could never go far enough when it comes to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. We could never go far enough. Bear your cross, man. You know, show thyself to be a damn man. Shit. Nuclear weapons in Europe, mapping U.S. and Russian. So, see, deployments. See, U.S. and Russian deployments. Did I not just read in Zephaniah, Salakia? Please excuse me. Zephaniah 3 and verse 8, that it's his determination to gather the nations in the valley of decision. Yahweh Shabbat. See, it's his determination. What's behind Russian President Vladimir Putin's decision? He ain't making no decisions. Again, the scripture said the Lord is in the mind of the kings to deploy tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. See, and yeah, man, you know, and you got these in the scripture talking about the iron weapon coming out of its gall, you know, with the brightness of the arrows and all that. You got nuclear submarines, man. What do you call them? Little frigate ships. I think they call them frigates. Destroyers, and they got all kinds of ways of delivering those iron weapons, those swords, right? The move that Putin announced in late March would be the first time since the fall of the Soviet Union. See, that's big right there. All right, these are all in prophecies that Russia is has stationed nuclear weapons behind its own borders, and it raises the prospects for a renewed destabilizing nuclear arms rivalry, right? See, and except for this time, ain't gonna be nothing gonna be destabilized. All them weapons are gonna hit perfectly. See, right here in Babylon and that state of Israel over there, them fake asses over there, man. Let's go here. What did it say? Ezekiel 38 chapter verse 1. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, what? Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. You know, hey, that's that bear. That's Russia, man. See? All right, that's that bear. And see, all these nations are getting ready to get pissed off. We're going to read it. It's already starting, you know? See, behind Babylon, a.k.a. America's back, man, these are so-called European countries, the NATO, the EU. Man, they still doing backdoor deals with Russia. You know why? Because Babylon, a.k.a. U.S. of A., what have they done? They've basically said if you deal with them, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know, the Babylon, whose look was more stout than his fellows. You know, that little horn. See? All right. So they destabilizing everything, man. But see, these other nations, European nations or whatever, man, they can't live. They gotta have that energy. They gotta have the oil and the natural gas. They gotta have all that stuff, man. All right, to keep their economies flowing. See? Babylon is shooting itself in her own damn foot. But see, it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. As it is written, so shall it be done. These people are crazy. Esau is just stupid. Verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws. Right? See that? It was you Israelite athletes and celebrities. Yep, that's right. That's a good brother right there. Let's continue on. I will bring thee forth and all thine armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. What do you do? Why you got armor on? It's to protect yourself. Why? Because your ass going to war. You see? You going to war. Even a great company of bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. All of them handling swords. All of them handling swords. Verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, with them. They're going to have help. You see that? All of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and his bands, the house of Targama of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. See, he said, I'm gonna turn and put hooks in their jaws, and there's gonna be many people with them. See, it's simple and plain. It's simple and plain. All right. I like to go to these maps too. Look at Persia. It's Persia. All right, and that says Babylonia. All of these are going to be a help to the bear, to that big, great bear. They're all going to be, all these arrows are going to hit perfectly. There it is. In Revelation 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast shall hate the whore. See that? It's all happening. They shall what? They shall hate the whore. They shall all hate America. Again, in Jeremiah, 51st chapter. Please excuse me. Had a little hiccup there. It's lucky. Let me get a drink of this good cold water. All right. Let's read it again from the top. Revelation 17 verse 16. And the 10 horns which saweth upon the beast, which thou sawest upon the beast, shall hate the whore and make her what? Desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and shall burn her with fire. Simple and plain. So this place is finished, man. It's absolutely finished. All right. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to those that rule well. All right. Healthy shalom to the brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. Hey, man, hey, screw this place. And every chance you get, and I mean every chance you get, you chant this place down. I'm talking about Babylon. All right. And the rest of these kingdoms. Every chance you get, chant this place down. Kwam Yasharallah and Wa Abai Babal. Boom. Shalom.